Hello friends and welcome. Thank you for joining me today for some Civilization VI Rule Britannia. My name is Sean and when we left off it was 1070 AD. At turn 168 and we were expanding over here onto this new island. And I have to say I think that this is going to be our last episode, guys. So I was playing another game offline at the same time as this one, that I've been playing online, and I was much closer at this stage of the game to the person who was in first place. There's nowhere near the gap that we have between us and the person who was in first place science-wise. And they still were building their spaceship, or they started building their spaceport while we were barely into the industrial era. So we were about maybe 80 turns behind them as far as science-wise, and it was impossible for us to catch up at that point. And so now, we are on this one. We are so far behind China. They're doing 123 science per turn, so they're widening the gap. They're at 38 technologies. We're at 22 technologies. So they've got 16 more technologies than us. They've got 160% of our technology, and they have more than 4 times our science production. And I mean, looking at Rome here, they're at 34, so they've got 50% more technologies than we do. And 91 science, so more than triple our science production. I just don't see how we can overcome. I mean, I'm not good enough. Yeah, it's really frustrating. So what I will do is I will practice and see. I think what happened here, there's a lot of things that went wrong in this game, I think. First off, I never should have focused on getting that religion. That was a big mistake. It took a lot of our production. Like if I had built, like look at Chancellor here. Still doesn't even have a stupid science thing. I'm building a frickin' mosque for what? I'm sorry, Pig of War, and your religion and everything, but like, why did I focus on the religion? That was dumb. It doesn't really give us that. I mean, it gives us some benefits, which is nice, but they're not really that great. And then, as a few people noted, I had a giant army to take over Toronto. And that's all well and good, but my army was twice as big as it needed to be, and each of those units took, 7 or 8 turns or something. So, that's a library that I didn't build or something along those lines. And finally, I went way too wide on this playthrough. Like if I'd stuck with these 4 original colonies, that's probably not too unreasonable. 4 colonies. Start with. It's not too bad. They don't need to be so widespread. I could have gotten all 4 of them maybe in this area, or maybe in this area up here. Look at this. I'm still not even taking advantage of this. So I didn't take advantage of the natural wonder, although I don't know that it. What does it provide for us? Culture and faith. So I mean, not all that fantastic a natural wonder, but I didn't even take advantage of that. And then. Look at all the effort and stuff I put into. I built all these settlers and all those things, even when I knew I was behind. So I feel like I made a lot of mistakes in this game. And even on, I don't know how people play on deity, the 8th difficulty level, because even on the 6th difficulty level, Emperor, mistakes like that at the beginning are just deadly. Maybe a really good player like Quill18, I think, is a really good player at this game. He can beat it pretty consistently on deity level. And there are others, it's not just Quill. There are plenty of other people who are really good at this game. I just don't know them. Maybe they could manage to pull this one out, although I don't. I feel like we're so far behind that, like, really, there's no point. What I'm trying to get at is I'm going to put time into practicing, and I want to do another Let's Play of this because I really love this game, and I'm so happy that you guys prompted me to start this Let's Play. Not only that you prompted me to start this Let's Play, that people have been watching it, that it's popular. I'm really happy with how many views this Let's Play is getting. Sure, it's not, it's not going to set any records or anything, but 50, 60 views per day, I'm very happy with that on a series that is kind of a middle of the road sort of a series, right? Like, I'm not a great player at it. It's not a new game by any means, and it's a game that a lot of people play. So it's not the sort of game I would expect big views on. So to get 50 to 60 views, I'm really happy with that. And to get that on a game that I love and I'm really excited about playing, I'm really happy with that. But I don't like to lose, and I know I'm going to lose. And I also, I don't think anybody likes to watch a game where they know I'm going to lose either. So also, I need to clear up a spot to play Endless Space 2. Because people keep asking me to run that one, and people seem to enjoy it off the stream. Regardless of Endless Space 2, because that's not like the main reason or anything, the main reason is I don't want to play a losing game on our stream here. That seems foolish. So now, did I lose? I must have lost my swordsman that was hanging out in that square up there. Oh no, it was a pikeman that was hanging out in that square up there, huh? Yeah. So we'll finish this episode out. We're gonna have a good time, right? And thank you so much for everybody who has been watching it. I really appreciate it. Like I said, it's a real inspiration to know that you guys are enjoying this. Yeah, to lose out on the game that I was playing offline, where I felt like I was killing it. I thought I was doing so great. And then all of a sudden, oh, what's that he's building right there? Is that a spaceport? Holy mackerel. They're 100,000 years ahead of me technologically. I realized that if I couldn't win in that game, because that was Germany, and Germany, first off, I never played Germany before, but I believe Germany is regarded as kind of an OP civilization to play. If Germany couldn't catch up from the deficit I found myself in, who could, Yeah. So we certainly can't with England here. England, I'm going to say that England is probably not a very good civilization to play. I like their special power. Like here, right here, they get a free swordsman and that's how we got that swordsman earlier. When they settle on a new continent, that's great. They have that ship thing, which gives them bonuses when on a new continent. But the fact of the matter is, you shouldn't be settling on new continents. It's not a winning strategy going wide. So, not a very good special ability. And then their other special ability, which sounds amazing, you get double-sized archaeological museums, and they automatically theme when filled with archaeological ruins. That's great, but guess what? It doesn't matter. Not on high difficulties. I mean, I guess it's possible to win like a... I'm sure it's possible to win a tourism victory on the highest difficulty levels, but I wouldn't know how to do it. It does not fit in, like that strategy does not fit in. Oh my gosh, these guys are not going to be easy to kill. Well, they're going to kill my guys. Yeah, so that fight right there is a perfect example of why this is we are in an untenable position with our current setup here. So having a great time. I love this game, really having fun, but I know when I'm beat, and we are beat for sure. Look at this. It is possible that this... I mean, it's unlikely that this guy's going to take over our town. I think we can probably survive that. We might even be able to kill him off. Maybe. I think he can still heal up, though. Oh. Oh, really? We're already able to build industrial zones. That's pretty good. I think I'll probably build a commercial hub, though. And over here, did I build? No, I need to build a campus. Oh, we don't have enough population. Are you kidding me? How? I laid... I put the... What? Why are we not using that farm? Dummies? You should have been using that farm. Like we would have grown a whole nother population. I probably ought to be micromanaging my my population too. Now, I'm not sure how this guy got so badly wounded. Did he get attacked by... Why is that gold all of a sudden? That's weird. Did he... Oh, he got attacked by those pikemen, that's why. Uh-oh. Can he not move? These guys can move. And these guys, are they chained together? No, now they are. Well, yes, they were, and then I unchained them like a dummy. Alright, you two keep going. And swordsman, you move up that way, thank you. And you, can you, there we go, good job. He's after you, bowman, but I know better. Sorry, Gandhi. I would be happy to be your friend, but you're like, we have different governments. Oh, he killed my, right? I thought maybe my swordsman would survive, but I guess not. Oh, there goes my... Ah, shit, no! That's not where you were supposed to go! Stupid... Dang it. Alright, I still have a trader over here, huh? Very useful. And here, oh, okay. So their scout went back to their fort to protect it. You're not going to be needed, swordsman. You head back home. Unit needs orders, huh? There we go. Let's go ahead and build a farm. Next turn. Chinese just declared war on the Germans. Alright, knock yourselves out, China. Oh, was that a compliment from you, or are you being sarcastic? I'm not sure. Why is Shawnscliff still not growing? Like, didn't I... Oh, we're still at 0 on food supply. I could have swore I had gotten us... Now wait, why is it... Oh my gosh. Why are you making such stupid decisions on where to put my people? Alright, all the rest of those are fine. Like, oh... It should grow this turn. Okay. Really, let's build a lighthouse, I guess. Build a farm. And over here, I just built a farm. Wait a minute. Did I didn't tear out that farm, did I? Probably I'm going to need to tear out this farm because we want to build a commercial district adjacent to the thing. I think there was a swamp there that I tore out, maybe? Oh, for crying out loud, that is not what I meant to do. Alright, you can take over that town. Very good. And you head back down this way. Go. Next turn. Unit needs orders, huh? Alright. Well, you don't really need orders because you're connected up. And that's an admiral, huh? India has denounced the evil deeds of Samaria. Oh, look at that. The Vikings are attacking me. Good for you, I guess? Seems like a dumb move, but maybe they've got soldiers to back them up. Do I have any archers or anything down here? No. All my archers are up there busy attacking the barbarians. I do have a settler up here, though. That's very practical. That'll help me win. Alright, there's my archer. Get down here so you can help out with this fight. Over here. So I want my settler. There we go. That's where you belong. You get back over here. Whoops. Oh, wait. What? It's a galley. You would not be able to go on the land even if you wanted to, galley. I don't know why you gave me that as an option. Next turn. I like how our trade routes can go across the ocean, but our units still can't. We don't have the right technology for our units to go across the ocean, but trade routes are like, well, I can do it. Why can't you? I'm private business. I can do far better than a publicly owned organization. We got libertarian trade route people there. Can't believe we're only 16 minutes into this video. Feels like it's gone on for like an hour already. I thought we had come across the one quote that I actually enjoy and all the quotes there, but that is not divine right. It's a different one, but it's the one that says supreme executive power is derived from a mandate from the people, not from some farcical aquatic ceremony. If some moistened bimp lobbed a scimitar at me, and if I claimed I was an emperor because some moistened bimp had lobbed a scimitar at me, you'd put me away. Your people are enthusiastic. Yeah, whatever. You don't need to. Alright, so here's our new government type. Gonna come in real handy. So I could build a bunch of cavalry. Oh no, yep, cavalry units if I wanted to. I can get amenities. I think I'll do that one. And yep, I don't really need any other military technology, but I guess I have to pick one. I don't really need defensive buildings. Don't need more naval units. Oh, melee units. Sure, why not? I'm not going to build any, but I'll take the policy. Doesn't cost anything. You get back over here and heal up. You are going to start a new city. I'm sure Yerevan is thrilled that I'm starting all these cities right next door. And you're going to keep on floating. Find a spot for you here soon. If Leventa would get their archer out of the way. I guess I could cross the river and build the city on top of these hills. I think I'll do that. I want it to be next to the river. I'd say that's more important than being over here. Nice spot for a shipyard there too. Still have a pretty good sized army. Unnecessarily large. Especially with the benefit of being able to grow or, you know, instantly get new units when I start up cities over on the other continent. That's pretty handy. So I want to build a farm there. That should get me the adjacency bonus and really help out our food production. We're still not to 7 population, which is a little frustrating. Ben pointed out that we have housing shortages in a lot of our cities, which is true. And that's because I was very neglectful and did not focus on that. As I said, I realized I made a lot of mistakes. Like, for example, I didn't have a granary this whole time. Realized a lot of mistakes that I had made in the way I built my civilization so far. I'm not embarrassed or ashamed or anything. I'm out of practice on this game. And I'm playing it on a fairly high difficulty level that perhaps I wasn't prepared for. But the difficulty level before this, King, level 5, is way too easy. So it's a big jump from King to Emperor. I actually read somebody posted on the subreddit about that just the other day, complaining about how huge the jump was between King and Emperor. And a lot of people chimed in and said, yep, it's tough. And then every step up from here is even more difficult. Like, it's not easy. But you know, 10 years ago, when I was playing Civ III or Civ IV or whatever, at the highest difficulty level and beating it every time, I would have been very happy if they had added additional difficulty levels and made them even more difficult. So, you know, should not be complaining. Now, I thought we were to the point where we would get bonus food from using those food things. We are at less than 1 surplus food, so we're still not really growing that quickly. The grain area will definitely help. I think I'm going to pull this guy away and put him over there. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. And I'm going to lock you in there. So now all the food people are locked in. Okay. Alright, so now the city will still grow in 61 turns. It's a long time, 61 turns. China will be building a spaceport by the time that city grows large enough to build a science center. I'm only somewhat exaggerating too. That's not even really that much of an exaggeration based on how things went in the German game that I played. Uh-huh. Sure, I'll be your friend. I don't care. Doesn't really matter. How did I win you over to my side? They must be same government type as me. Unit needs orders, huh? Yep, sure you do. You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I'm not gonna quite. I'm just gonna stop at this point. Let's take a look and see all that. Not that we really made a lot of effort. So we're at 35. Still only 22 technologies. We didn't even get one technology during this whole episode. They're at 39, so they got like 3 technologies during this episode. Wow. They are at like a little bit less science than they had before, so that's good. And they're at slightly less science than they had before, but still, wow. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Sorry, you know, I don't like to quit, but that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start up Endless Space 2 tomorrow. If you haven't seen me live stream that and you don't know what it is, first off, I'd be really surprised, but it's possible. You should check that out. It is similar to this game, except it takes place in outer space, and it doesn't have the kind of cartoony graphics that this one does. I mean that in the best possible way. I really like the way this game looks. But underneath it all, it is very similar to this. It's an empire management game, and it has complex systems of government and whatnot. And we're going to try to have a good time with it. So thank you for watching this series. There will be another Civilization 6 Let's Play before too long. Hopefully it will be very soon. I am going to practice real hard at this because, like I said, I've really had a good time playing this. I am very happy with the response that you guys have given me, and I want to keep going. So thank you, everybody. I hope you will leave me some comments and stick around with the channel. Of course, most of you will, because my regulars are the ones watching this. You guys are great. I'll see you next time. Bye.